space-based solar power. The Europe has come up with an innovation that is called the space-based solar power. And if we see this space-based solar power, through this particular innovation, the Europe can meet 80% of its renewable energy needs by 2050. In this context, let's understand more about the space-based solar power and also how this space-based solar power will be relevant for India in order to meet India's renewable energy targets. So if we see this particular space-based solar power, we'll launch a satellite into geostationary orbit. That is, we'll launch a satellite into geostationary orbit, which is located at about 36,500 kilometers from the surface of the Earth. So if we see, we launched the satellite into geostationary orbit, where these satellites were equipped with the solar panels. So as these are equipped with the solar panels, they will collect the solar power, uninterrupted solar power. If these solar panels are present on the Earth's surface, the solar power, that is the solar energy, will be interrupted during the nights. But as these satellites which are present in the space, they can collect the uninterrupted solar power. So after collecting this solar power, these satellites will send this solar energy onto the Earth in the form of microwave beams. So in the form of microwave beams, these satellites will send the collected solar energy onto the Earth's surface. On the Earth's surface, they convert this solar power into electricity. So in that way, this space-based solar power helps the Europe country in order to meet their renewable energy targets. So in this context, this innovation is very much important for India in order to meet Indian targets. That is, in order to achieve the zero emissions the net zero emissions by 2070. But what are the advantages and what are the challenges that India will going to face for adopting this innovation are? So if the government adopt this innovation, that we can reach our target very easily by 2070, that is the net zero emissions target. And also we can utilize ISRO's low cost launch capability, and also we can collaborate with the different countries through this initiative. Whereas the challenges include the higher operational costs, and also we have to send the hundreds of satellites into space, which also leads to greater cost as well as that of space debris. If we see this particular satellite is about 1 kilometer diameter. So in order to get the microbeams from this particular satellite, the required land is 10 times. That is the diameter of satellite to that of required land is 1:10 times. If the satellite diameter is 1 kilometer, then on the land surface, in order to collect the microwave beams from the satellite, the amount of land requirement will be 10 times that of the diameter of the satellite. So it requires a lot of land area as well. So in this context, these are the pros and cons of space-based solar power innovation, if in case that India gets to adopt. So I think the lecture is informative. Thank you.